gonna tell them what we're doing today? Tell our friends what we're doing today. House, and I realized I haven't updated you guys since we went to go see the last one, but it took us a couple days to get our bearings after that one, and oh my goodness. The house that we saw previously is definitely not the house for us. There were some definite pluses to that house. Its proximity to some of our best friends and to the big boys was a definite plus. The neighborhood that the townhouse complex was in was also a plus. However, the price point was a plus if you looked at it in isolation. As soon as you looked at it in terms of the commute that Michael would have to do to and from even the closest location he could work at, as well as the cost of gas, the price point was not that fabulous. And then there were some definite issues with the house itself. Windows that the mechanisms were hanging out, the fact that we would have had to have painted it before we moved in. You know, there was things that I don't think you should show a house in that state. But that's neither here nor there. And it was a 2-bedroom, so it just would have met our needs. And it was a smaller 2-bedroom as well. So it took us a couple of days and some conversation back and forth between Michael and I, and because we're in a situation, right, where we want our own space. And sorry, Toronto traffic is a little bit special. We're in a situation where we definitely want our own space again, and my father-in-law would like his house back, obviously, and so we were back and forth with, do we take this house just to get out of where we are? And there was some good points, you know, like I mentioned, but the amount of not so great points was a deal breaker. So we've decided to pass on that house. So we decided that probably about a week ago, and in that time we called around to other rentals and decided to take a look at things closer to Michael's work, because once we realized that, okay, so that house's price point was relatively low if you looked at it in isolation, but then when you factored in commute time, as well as the price of gas, as well as the wear and tear on the vehicle, the price point of the other house really wasn't that good of a deal. So we started looking closer to Michael's work, because that will decrease his commute to and from whatever location he ends up working out of, as well as give him more time at home to be able to be with his family, and that sort of wonderful fabulousness sort of stuff. So that is what we decided to do. So we called around and called around and called around and found a similar thing. And found a similar thing that we did when we were calling around for the other rentals, that a lot of the good ones are already scooped up. But we did manage to find one that we were interested in enough to go and see, and that is where we are on our way to now. So that is the update. I'm sorry it has taken me a week to get it out there. We needed to sort of get our own thoughts straight and around the whole thing, because, you know, decisions like where you're gonna live, I don't think should be made lightly. Oh, that was a rumble strip. I don't think here we go, rumble strips. I don't think decisions about where you're gonna live should be made lightly, And I am going to end this vlog for now so that
if you're driving a house down the highway, you shouldn't cut people off.
Yes. It's funny because it's true. He like totally just swerved in front of Michael and it could have been a little bit catastrophic. So we are off to go see the other house now, and again, you know, we Google Maps it because, I don't know, maybe we're weird like that. Hang on, we're about to pass the house, so I'm just gonna let you take a tickety-boo. See, look, we could live there. That's enough space for us.
We're about to pass the house on the highway.
Yeah, so we are off to go see the other house. When we Googled it on Google Street View, looked quite promising, but as you know, Google Street View doesn't tell you everything. So we are off to go see the other house. I think I've said that about 5 times now. Anything you want? Are you giving the friends hugs? Oh, and kisses. Say we'll talk to you later, friends.